Good evening, Miss Ayu and all my friends. We are delighted to welcome you to our group video presentation. Today, we will be discussing about pros and cons in reducing infant and maternal mortality rates among African Americans. We are excited to share our findings and insight with you. Without further ado, let's dive into our presentation. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Thank you! African American countries refers to African communities living in the United States and other countries, which have historical roots on the African continent. These communities face many challenges, especially in terms of health, including high rates of maternal and infant mortality. African American women have a 3 to 4 times higher risk of dying in childbirth than white women. The overall maternal mortality rate in the United States was around 23.8 deaths per 100,000 live births in 2021, reaching around 55.3 deaths per 100,000 live births. In 2022, the United States recorded an estimate 20,538 infant deaths, with a 3% increase from the previous year. Infant mortality among African Americans is also higher compared to other racial groups, with a mortality rate of about 11.4 per 1,000 live births for black infants. Maternal and infant mortality rates among African American communities reflect serious challenges in public health. There are several factors related to this problem. Access to healthcare. Many African American families face barriers to accessing quality healthcare, including lack of insurance, transportation issues, and a shortage of healthcare providers in their communities. Is increasing access to quality health care, providing education on prenatal care, and eliminating discrimination in the healthcare system enough to reduce these deaths? Let's hear from Ms. Rafida, and what do you think about this?
Improving access to quality health service, including prenatal and postnatal care, can significantly reduce maternal and infant mortality. Programs such as Saving Mothers, Giving Life have shown positive results in several countries by improving access to adequate health facilities.
Thank you. I appreciate your opinion, but I would like to emphasize that despite the good intention, the challenges in the implementation of such programs are enormous. The cost of improving access to health services is very high and often unavailable in areas of greatest need. In addition, many health facilities do not have necessary resources to provide safe and effective care. We need to be realistic about what can be achieved with limited resources.
Thank you for the opening statements from both speakers. Now let's move on to the next question. What are the appropriate steps that can be taken to address this issue, Ms. Rafida?
The first step is to increase access to prenatal care through subsidy programs that allow women to get care no or low cost. In addition, We need to train more medical personnel from diverse backgrounds so that they can understand and respond to the need to the Pacific African American community. Education about danger signs during pregnancy is also very important. We must reach out to women through community programs to provide the information they need.
I agree that education is important, but we must also consider the economic reality of the community. Many women cannot access health service despite subsidies programs due to transportation costs or limited working time. Also, if the health infrastructure is not improved, all the education and subsidy efforts will not mean much. We need to focus on long-term investment in the health system as a whole before expecting real change.
Excellent points from both speakers. Now let's discuss the social and economic factors that affect death mortality rate. Ms. Rafida?
Socio-economic factors play a major role in maternal and infant health. Racial discrimination and poor living conditions can cause chronic stress for pregnant women, affecting their health and that of their fetus. Therefore, it is important to not only focus on the medical aspect, but also address social issues such as poverty and low education in the community.
I agree that social factors contribute to this problem, but we have to be realistic about what can be achieved in the short term versus the long term. While it is important to address discrimination and poverty, this structural change takes years to see results in maternal and infant health statistics.
I believe that with a concerted commitment from the government, non-governmental organizations, and local communities, we can make significant progress in reducing maternal and infant mortality. This is an urgent issue that requires immediate action through improved access to health service and education.
I hereby conclude that this issue requires a shared commitment from governments, non-governmental organizations, and local communities to create real change. Efforts should be focused on improving access to quality health service as well as relevant education, while also addressing the socio-economic factors underlying the issue. The short-term solutions such as subsidies and education must be combined with long-term investments in health infrastructure to achieve sustainable results in reducing maternal and infant mortality among African American communities.